In the course of her life, Asli Imre has baked more loaves of flatbread than she can count. She had to feed 10 children. She had no time left over for learning. She never went to school.
I was married at age 15 and had my first child at 16. It's always been about surviving. We only owned a single cow.
Now, with her granddaughter Zeynep's help, she sits at the living room table every day to learn how to read and write. Syllable by syllable, word by word, the 60-year-old is exploring a new world.
I'm sick of always asking other people how to get places when I can't read the signs for the buses.
Grandma came to us one day and said, "Now I want to learn to read." And I said, "Grandma, you can't teach that to yourself. I'll help you." And so we got started.
The Imre family lives at the eastern end of Turkey on Lake Van, near the border to Iran, in one of the country's poorest provinces. They're members of the Kurdish minority. Asli Imre didn't learn to speak Turkish until she was grown. Her husband Celal was rarely at home. He earned his money as a migrant construction worker. Their sons seemed destined for the same, but the deeply religious Asli Imre was determined to give their children a better life.
We couldn't even afford curtains. But we wanted the children to go to school, even though we had to buy school uniforms and books for them. Often, we didn't even have the money for a basic notebook.
They had to count every single lira, but they managed to put their children through school. 9 of the kids graduated from high school and went on to college. The youngest son is still in high school. Now, their mother wants to be able to read books too. And the strong mother of Van province has been praised in the Turkish media for her courage and determination. Her husband is proud of their children's success.
The villagers would talk behind our backs because we sent our daughters to school. But we never paid any mind to that talk. Our 5 daughters have all graduated from school. 4 of them are teachers, and 1 became a nurse.
As a youth, their son Gurkan had to help at the construction site like his brothers. Today, he's a cardiologist at the Van City Hospital. He put himself through medical school, working with his father during the vacations. With a single tweet about his mother's thirst for knowledge, he made his family an overnight sensation across Turkey.
My mother's story reflects the social and economic reality in Turkey. That's probably why it drew so much attention. Many Turks see themselves in her, and many families have gone through much the same things we did. Some of them have had an even harder time.
3 decades ago, 1 out of 3 women in Turkey were illiterate. Today, the rate has been cut to 6%. Most who can't read and write are older women in rural areas, like Asli Imre. The Imres escaped poverty through education. To thank their mother, her sons have built her a modern house. But she still prefers to bake her bread in the tabun, or clay oven, in the courtyard, the way she used to in the village. The children come to visit their parents as many weekends as they can. They say that from their mother, they learned discipline, piety and decency, and pride in their origins, even if that wasn't always easy.
Before a school assembly for the national holiday, my son Gurkan once said to me, "Please tell the teacher I'm sick." He didn't want to go because he was ashamed that he didn't have a dress shirt. You don't forget things like that.
Maybe our mother will write a book. She's gone through so much and accomplished so much. They were mostly hard times. But what value would memories have if they were only about happy days?
If Asli Imre had gone to school, she would have liked to have become a judge. Now, at least, she plans to learn another language. For that, she says, it's not too late.